Hey guys, what's up? What is up? What is up? I am back with some more training. I hope that you guys are having a good evening on this beautiful Saturday. It started off here, it was like cooler, but it got warmer, so it actually ended up being a really beautiful day. So, happy Saturday, happy Saturday. I wanted to pop on, and as I give individuals a couple of moments to go ahead and join us, what I want to talk about is why it's important as a business owner to be organized. And so many people say, Philisha, how in the world, girl, do you do everything that you do? And the one thing that I tell them is there is no way that I could coach others. There's no way that I could share the message of abundance with others if I was not organized. Like you guys know, I have a lot of brands underneath the Mack Institute. And the reason I'm able to do all of that, to have my executive arm, my VA business, to be able to help people with programs development and marketing, is because I am organized. And that has been the number one thing, guys, that has allowed me to scale my business into multiple six figures, as well as that has allowed me to help others through content marketing and content development as well. Hey, Conchetta, how are you? Santos, hey, Selena, thanks for joining us. Hi, Takanda. Welcome, guys. Welcome. I'm so glad to see you guys here. So we're talking about why it's so incredibly important to be organizing your business. Like, let's really have a conversation, right? So let me start off by asking you guys this. When is the last time that you just took some time out of your schedule, out of the daily grind, right? And you were like, okay, let me have an evening of just getting organized. Like, when is the last time that you've done that, right? When is the last time, I call them office hours, right? But when is the last time that you've had real office hours in your business or for your brand? And the reason why I ask you that is because sometimes, honey, we can get so caught up in calling this person, doing this, sending out this, going here, speaking there, that we don't really take the time to carve out time to have office hours. Now, when you think about anyone in business, like think about across the board, you think about people who are realtors, right? She said, I'm actually doing that now. So tell me, are you able to come on camera? Tell me what you are doing to get organized. Like, I would love to hear what you guys are doing and how you stay organized as well. So if you can come on camera, Miss Jones, I would love to have you. I'll send you a request, see if you are able to do that, to tell us how you are getting organized. And the reason why I want to add you. But yeah, so let's see if she's able to share. But guys, it's so important that you stay organized, that you get organized in your business as well. So I'm going to share with you guys some of my major tips. Like, these are tips that I cannot live without. These are tips that I've been doing for years. This isn't just something that I just started, right? These are things that I have been doing for years, okay? So the first thing, guys, that you can do. Okay. You must be. You must really be busy. I saw that you're not able to come on video. That's okay. So yeah. So the first thing that I do is I take my planner with me everywhere. I take it with me everywhere. And the number one thing, I have two key planners that I use. I have my $1,000,000 idea journal, and then I have like a dated calendar. And the reason why I have both, and I want to share with you guys, I think it may be in here it is. This is what I keep with me 24/7. Let me tell you guys, I'm going to put the link for my journal above this video. But let me tell you guys why this is like, oh my God, this is like everything. And the reason why is most of you already bought this for me, but this is my official entrepreneur success journal. And the reason why I created this is because not only does this have places for you to plan out your entire day, like you can see here that it has follow-up actions, it has all of the times for you that you're going to schedule out things. I mean, it has a lot of stuff in it. And a lot of people people have been using our journal to really create the office hours in their business. So let me share with you guys in real time how I use it. And I'm actually sitting down tonight and I'm planning. So I'm trying to find some blank spaces. So you can see that each journal starts off with the affirmation of the day, an affirmation for the day. And the reason why I wanted to do that for the journal, guys, is because we got to set the precedence for what it is that we're trying to attract in our business and for our lives. So in the mornings, I light my candle. I have my candle here, right? And what am I? Right now, I have my, pecan waffles. That's like one of my favorite candles. So I light my candle. And the first thing that I do is I come in here and I write down the affirmation for the day. And then I write down scripture guidance, right? And the scripture, the Bible that I'm actually using to study, I'll share with you guys for my scripture. So in the mornings, I'll have my $1,000,000 idea journal out. And then I also have this out, which is just a woman's study Bible that pretty much just has scriptures and everything in it. So I have those out. I'll get my scripture of the day and I'll put it in my journal. The next thing that I do is I write out what are some of the personal development items that I want to have in my business. What are some of the personal development items that I want to focus in on? Now, let's back up. Let me just start with this. Right? Miss Roser, hello. Hey, Jazz, how are you? Let me just start with this. This literally sets the precedent for my day. It sets the precedent for my day because what I have done is I have automatically carved out time to affirm what it is that I want in my business. I've already written out my scripture that's going to guide me throughout my day. And then I've already written out what I'm going to do for personal development. So that alone sets my day up for the success that I want. And if you just joined, guys, we're talking about why I'm so in love with my $1,000,000 idea entrepreneur success journal that I created for entrepreneurs just like you. So if you do not have a copy, you can go to the MackInstitute.com. Just click on shop and you'll be able to get it from our shop, okay? But the reason why, guys, that I absolutely love this journal is because that is the number one thing. So after you do that and you have everything set up, right? So after you really affirm your day, after you make sure that you write your scripture for the day, after you make sure that you are writing what you're going to do from a personal development perspective, the next thing you're going to work on is your tasks. Now, I like to write my tasks out. Let me see if I can find a clean page. Okay. I like to kind of write my tasks out for the day. Okay. And so I come here and I say, okay, what are the tasks that I'm going to complete for my day? And I write those down, right? And then I ask myself, what are my financial goals for the day? And I write those down because my financial goals are really going to need to be in alignment, okay, with what it is that I am going to complete for that day. So if you are not making a lot of money in your business, you really should get this journal because it's going to make sure that you have the action items being in alignment with what you're doing and being in alignment with the financial goals that you have for the day. Somebody type hashtag financial goals. Hashtag financial goals, right? So if you guys are like, hey, Philisha, how can I get my hands on this? I need a journal. Go to the MackInstitute.com, click on shop, and you'll be able to grab your copy. All right. It's $19.99. Okay. So, I mean, it doesn't cost you a lot to grab your copy. You can see how thick it is as well. It's super, super thick, right? You can see how thick it is. So this is for a year. This is for a year, guys. This will last you for 365 days, okay? And so once you do that, if you're just joining, I am just sharing with you guys how to stay organized in your business and how to make sure that you're focused on your financial goals. So here's where the disconnect happens. When people use my journal, the one thing they say is, Philisha, I did not realize, as simple as it may sound, that the tasks that I had for my day, I did not realize that they were not in alignment with the financial goals that I have set. So if you say, hey, I want to make $200 today, are the activities and the action items that you have right here for your day, are those matching up with your financial goals? And if you say no, then I'm going to tell you, you need to go back to the drawing board, and you really need to make sure that you tweak a lot of your to-do list so that it can be in alignment with the income that you want to create. If you're not making consistent income, somebody type hashtag consistent income in your business, is because you really got to do this exercise. And I have had my clients tell me that have purchased our journal, that was a game changer. Right. Like that was like it. Right. So listen, this is not the journal that you pick up once a week. You need to use this every day. I don't care if you didn't get some of the action items done on one day. Guess what? You need to make sure that you use it for the put the same things or whatever on the next day. Now, the other beautiful thing about this journal is that, when you're looking at what did I do this month to really create the activity and to really create what I desired in my business, you can go back and look at the entire month to see your financial goals, to see if you've met the financial goals, as well as to see what activities you had planned for the month. So you can see, wow, this month I didn't meet my goals. Why was that? You can go back in your journal and see exactly what you wrote and where the disconnect was. So this journal allows you to really not only define your success, but it allows you to make sure that you are positioning yourself, okay, to make sure that you're able to see what have you done that has worked and what have you been doing that ain't working, okay? So if you guys have not grabbed your copy, it's $19.99 on my website, and we will ship it to you first thing on Monday if you order today. The other thing that it has in it, guys, is it has a meeting schedule. So I use an electronic calendar for a lot of my meetings, but I really like to have something at a glance. So each morning I come and I write down what are the meetings that I have for the day. And I love that it has the times in here as well. So I'll write down like the name, the phone number of the individual that I'm meeting with, and then any notes that I need to have in front of me while I'm meeting with them, I will make sure I write that out in my journal as well. So all I have to do is throw this in my bag, throw my laptop or my iPad in my bag, and I go. These are the two things that I use, my journal and my iPad, because if I need to get on a quick Zoom or what have you, if I have these two things, I can always take notes in here, and then I can always get on like a conference call just kind of using my iPad. And the iPad that I use, if you guys are wondering, is I use the iPad Pro, the largest one, the 12.9. Really, it's like a computer. So I take that with me in my bag. And then what I do is I make sure I have my journal with me as well, okay? So if you're just joining, welcome. I'm just sharing some good tips on how to stay organized in your business. So I was just saying that I have my meeting schedule in here. The other thing that I always write is my follow-up actions. You guys can see that here. So if I wrote something on this page where this has like all of my to-do list, if say I didn't get to these items, then what I would do is I would say, okay, maybe I need to follow up on something here, or maybe there was someone that I spoke to, what have you, that I need to kind of like follow up, send an email to. Then I'll just jot that down. I feel like for me personally, the less I have to keep up here, the more I can just write down, the more I'm going to make sure I don't miss anything, especially when you have new clients and you have to onboard people, or you have, like for me, I do content, we do a lot of project management, so this keeps me straight. Okay, it keeps me straight. So if you're looking for a journal that you can use to really plan out your business, to really plan out the success, this is the journal for you. All right. So the other thing that it has, of course, your client schedule. Now, this is where the value of the journal is like on 1,000. It also has your social media ads, your social media posts, your social media video schedule. So all of that stuff is in here that you can plan out from a content perspective. I'm going to say that again. It has social media posts. It has the platform, the focus, the link, if you're going to share a link, the image, the time that you want to post. So you literally can go in and plan out your social media with your success journal. All right. And then it has the social media schedule. So if you want to create a schedule, then you can do that. And then I love that the back has a notes section. So if you need to jot down some notes throughout your day, then you're able to go in and jot out some notes as well. And then for each week, so 300, you have 365 days in a year. So for each week within a month, you have a set section that you complete. And so, like for me, this is the end of end of September. October, I will be going back and looking at my September to see how many events did I have, how many new clients did I get, what was my activity that I had in my business as well. So this is the number one thing that I use to make sure that I am planning and that I am organizing my business. I'll tell you guys this: if you have been struggling to stop procrastinating, if you've been like feeling like you're all over the place, like you got a lot going on and you're really kind of all over the place, this is going to help you stay on track. The reason the reason why I came up with this journal was because I often did the same stuff but in a notebook. And I got tired of writing stuff out, drawing the lines and doing the most, right? I said, wait a minute, I could package this, because I know as a business owner, other people, they need this stuff too. They need to know what their financial goals are. They need to know what activity that they need to create to really move forward, to plan out there to reach their financial goals. And then they need to know, who are they meeting with? What is their schedule like on a day-to-day basis? And then they need to be able to plan their content and plan their social media. And so the one thing that people say is, Philisha, I am now focused on being consistent online and on social media just from your journal. They were like, girl, why did you not tell us about this sooner? But I'm like, guys, I talk about my journal all the time. Like, you guys know, even before my journal was launched, I shared a lot of like behind the scenes stuff on how I actually stay organized, how I was able to build a multiple six-figure brand and business just, with this product, and not even having this as a product yet, but just doing it myself for myself. So now that it's packaged and you guys can use it, you can duplicate what I've done to make sure that I'm consistent and to make sure that I have consistent cash flow for $19.99. Oh my goodness. So let me tell you that when you get this journal, it also comes with an instructional video. Now, the instructional video is emailed to you to tell you exactly how I want you to use it. And the reason why I do a video is because this is not just a journal that you willy-nilly and just fill out the blanks. There's a specific way that I really want you to use it. I gave you guys some hints tonight. She said I really needed this tonight. Girl, grab your copy. Grab your copy. Just go to the website, themackinstitute.com, and hit shop, and you'll see it on there. And grab your copy, girl. Yeah. So the reason why, guys, I'm saying that, that you really need to grab your copy is because this saves you time. It saves you energy. Like, I cannot even tell you guys. Let me see if I can find the direct link and post it while I'm on here. But it comes with the instructional video. That's what I was saying. And so I'm really excited because the video shares with you like how to use it. So you're not just, how we get journals out of like the store or whatever, and you just kind of write whatever. Like, that's not what you do for this journal. For this journal, you absolutely need to make sure that you use it in a specific way just to get the most out of it. What questions do you guys have about the journal? Like, do you guys have any questions about the journal? What questions do you guys have? I'm gonna post the link for you. I think it might be easier. And I'm using my iPad. So let me grab the link. Do you guys have any questions? Any questions? Oh, and it's very small. You can see how small it is. Very thick, but very small. This is the back. And then this is the front. Okay. So once you go to the site, if you go to my website looks like this. Okay. And then you're going to click on store. And then once you click on store, you're going to see the store pop up, and you're going to be able to grab your copy from the store. So I am going to put it in here for you guys, and then you will be able to grab it. I'm going to put it on Facebook for you guys. But yeah, it's $19.99. And the reason why I made it I priced it so low, because it's for a year, is because I didn't want anyone to have any excuses on why they could not get this journal. Like, hands down. Like, I didn't want anyone to worry about budget. I didn't want anyone to worry about any of that. So that's why my team and I, when we created it, we specifically wanted to make sure that everyone could afford it. Okay, so here's what I want to do. When you purchase your journal this weekend or tonight, what we're going to do is, of course, you're going to get the instructional video, but I'm also going to give you guys, whoever who purchased it, I'm going to give you a free 15-minute session with me. And the reason why I want to give you that is because you may have some questions, guys, on, like, maybe even strategy, or maybe you have some questions on, what some other things that you can do as well. So I am going to make sure that you guys get a 15-minute complimentary, so it's not a fee, session as well. So I just posted the link on the video so that you guys can grab your copy. Let me tell you this. If you are in a place right now where you feel like, dang, it is October almost, you might as well say it's October, and you feel like you haven't gotten, or you haven't done what you need to do in your business, like you haven't created the success this year that you've been looking for, I would absolutely love to speak with you. And the reason why I say that is because I was talking to someone today, and they were like, Philisha, I feel stuck. Like, I feel, discouraged, because they were telling me how they've been doing everything. Like, they've been going live, they've been going to events, they've been investing in themselves, and it's so discouraging when you do everything that you need to do, but you still are not getting the results that you want. And so I hope that if you just by chance popped on this video, that you really take an opportunity to ask yourself, do you need a coach that is going to help you get results? The one thing that I do is my clients, they get results, hands down, right? So if you're like, dang, something is missing, maybe it's my marketing, maybe it's my messaging, maybe it's the content, then I would absolutely love, love, love to talk with you about my coaching services. So start with the success journal. You get a 15-minute session. You get your video training as well. The link is below this video, and grab your copy, $19.99. You cannot beat that price, and we'll ship it out this week to you. Okay. So listen, I'm not going to take up too much of your time, but I hope that these tips have been beneficial. And do me a favor, share this video with someone that needs to get this journal, right? Like, even if you need to grab your copy, grab a copy for a friend, share it with if you're in an organization, share it with your organization, grab a copy for someone else, tag someone that may need this information as well. We got to start pulling people up with us. We can't just get all the tools and get all the knowledge for ourselves. Like, we need to share that with our other sisters and brothers in success. This journal is a co-ed journal. There's nothing girly about it, right? And we did that on purpose. So even if you're a guy in business, you can grab a copy of this journal. All right, so listen, grab your copy, click on the link, and you'll be able to check out $19.99, and you will be able to get your fabulous journal. All right, I'll talk to you guys very soon. Have a blessed evening.